Zombies in video games. One of the most overdone video game formats of all time. Genuinely, mate. There's like a million of these things. Ever since George Romero committed the cardinal sin of releasing Night of the Living Dead all the way back in the 60s, the zombies in media hype train, you can't escape it, mate. Oh, I guarantee you, at some point in your life, the Living Dead will be on your screen one way or another. Now, I'm gonna be brutally honest here, person who decided to watch this video. I really love zombie video games. Thing is though, yeah, if you're caught up with the current zombie video game lore in game theory, I'm pretty sure you've heard of a game called The Day Before. A game that is apparently going to be the next big thing in the open world MMO zombie survival genre. However, what if I was to tell you, person who decided to watch this video, what if I was to tell you that this whole thing here, The Day Before, it may be one massive scam? So why don't you sit back, get comfortable, drink some G Fuel, subscribe to the Beak YouTube channel, leave a like on this video, and follow me on Twitter, and brace yourself. What if I was to tell you that The Day Before, all of this stuff on screen right now, it doesn't exist, and that somebody has lied on the internet? This is The Day Before, an open-world MMO survival game set in a deadly post-pandemic America overrun by flesh-hungry... Okay, look, yeah, you get the picture. Zombie game in the open world. It's The Division, but with zombies. Sounds really cool, and I'm not the only person who must have thought so. The Day Before, at one point, it was one of the most wishlisted games on Steam. Now, if you don't know what wishlisting on Steam means, basically, wishlisting on Steam means that people are hyped for any given specific game. So these people, they will go over to that game's Steam page and add it to their wish list so they can get notified when it gets released. And I'm not gonna lie here, mate, from the stuff they've shown The Day Before, I understand why people were really hyped for this game. Visually, yeah, this game does look pretty damn good. I mean, look at it. The Mercedes G-Wagon is driving through some mud and it's getting stuck in the mud. This game, it does look like a certified zombie game. Thing is though, yeah, you know all of that footage I just showed you of The Day Before gameplay? I and many others, we all don't think it's real. I like to call this E3 syndrome. If you're caught up with the gaming lore and history and game theory, then I'm pretty sure you know that all the way back in, I think it was 2012, Ubisoft, they decided to showcase their brand new to hack into the mainframe firewall, I need to allocate more RAM, video game called Watch Dogs. Though this footage, yeah, the footage they showed at E3, it wasn't actually real. This is all fake gameplay footage that was used to drive up more hype for Watch Dogs. But when Watch Dogs was released, it didn't look like this. Nah, it looked like this. And now, a few years later, nobody really cares about the Watch Dogs series anymore. More recently, though, Battlefield 5 did something similar with that insanely chaotic gameplay trailer they showed where everything was exploding and that one German soldier did the Fortnite mode. There's a reason why all of this basically looks like one massive cutscene. It's because it basically is. This whole gameplay trailer is just one long scripted event thing that can never actually happen in Battlefield 5. And now we have The Day Before. I reckon that all of this gameplay stuff they've shown us, yeah, I reckon this is one long scripted sequence. Firstly, I don't know what IGN game reviewer they got to play their game. But oh my god, man, what even is this aiming, bro? Come on, man. Have you never played a video game before? Nobody in the history of video games has ever aimed and moved around like this. This all seems so robotic and unhuman-like. Nobody that's a person, no one plays a game like this. That, and people who are a lot smarter than me have noticed, if you zoom into the muzzle flash you can see coming out of these guns, this not even happening in game. This is just some very cool and epic muzzle flash green screen royalty-free video that's just been plopped over gameplay every now and then. On top of that, though, besides the fact that people have noticed that the petrol station shown in one of the day before's gameplay videos looks straight up copied from Life is Strange, the day before, visually, this game looks absolutely stunning from what we've all seen. But all of this, I reckon that it all just looks a bit too good to be true. Sure, this game is apparently running on Unreal Engine 5, which is a very pretty, yet full of shit troublesome graphics engine. But something about this gameplay, it all looks very pre-rendered, you know? It looks very quote-unquote in-engine footage. All of this footage, it looks like it's been designed to show you how, wow, this game looks amazing, look how cool and visually stunning our game is, while also purposefully hiding whatever flaws the day before may have.
3 days later.
Hello, future me here. I'm recording this part of the video a few days after I initially recorded all of my face cam, all of my audio, all of that type of stuff, mainly because, well, an hour ago, there was some more the day before gameplay posted by IGN. And yeah, I can confirm this definitely is a gameplay video ever released of all time. As you can see, this video is 10 minutes long. Nothing happens in these 10 minutes. The characters literally just walk around for 10 minutes. That's it. Wow. Amazing. This game truly is the Death Stranding of zombie game.
2 seconds.
By far the weirdest things about the day before, though, is its developers, Tastic, and what's happened to the day before Steam page. As I said earlier, the day before, at a point, it was one of the most wishlisted games on Steam. As a game dev, especially an indie game dev, this is amazing. This is what you want. So why is it, if you go onto Steam and search up the day before now, you can't find anything? Well, apparently, this all has to do with issues surrounding trademark and the name The Day Before.
Dear fans, right before the release, Steam blocked our game page.
The Day Before has been delisted off of Steam because apparently the name The Day Before is being trademarked. And because of that, this game has now, for some reason, been delayed to November? This game was meant to come out on the 1st of March, and I understand that trademark stuff, it probably takes a long time to sort out, but 9 months? What? Oh, and by the way, according to Tastic themselves, you know, the developers of the day before, this game was going to be delayed to November anyway. So yeah, that whole trademark thing. That's why the game was removed. Tastic or Fantastic, whatever they're called, they also have a really weird track record of releasing and maintaining games. They made a game called The Wild 8. This game died, and the rights were sold off to the publisher. They made a game called Dead Dozen. This game was terrible and dead on arrival. They made a game called Prop Night, which was actually really well received, but then Tastic made a lot of weird changes and updates to the game, basically killing it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if all of this day before gameplay trademark stuff, it's just Tastic taking all of us hardcore gamer G Fuel sniffer people, it's just them taking us all for a ride. But here's what I think about this entire thing. Do I think that a game called The Day Before does exist? Yeah, I do. I do think that The Day Before is a video game that is in development and will be a video game ever released at some point. But I really doubt that it's going to look like what's being shown at the moment. I reckon that The Day Before will release, it will be completely broken, and it will just die off. It won't be like anything that's been shown at the moment. Do I really care that this open world zombie survival game is going to be bad though? No, not really. There's like a million of these games. If I really wanted to play a game like this, I'd just go and play its superior version, Project Zomboid. And you know what? I actually think I'm going to go and do that. Thanks for watching. Look, I know this video was a little bit different and a little bit shorter than what I've been putting out recently. At the moment, I'm doing this whole, like, telescope hobby thing that I really like to do. Apparently, there's this comet that's really close to Earth for the first time in 50,000 years. So, yeah, as somebody who likes planets and stars and all of that type of stuff, 100% I need to have a look at that. And because of that, I don't really have time to sit down and record hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay. Go watch all of my other stuff, and I'll see you soon.
Number 15. Subscribe to the Beak. If you don't, you will suffer a severe case of cringe, and you are taking part in bozo behavior. Thanks for watching.